everyone, and welcome to the Marketing SOS podcast. My name is Eric E. I am your host, and thank you so much for tuning in this week. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to hang out with me, learn more about marketing, and just engage with us. So thank you so much. This week, we have a question from Tim asking about why companies blog. What's the point? What is content marketing? And I'm going to get to his question in a second. But for any new listeners, on the Marketing SOS show, I take questions from you, the audience, and try to answer them to the best of my ability to help put you on the right path. So whether you're a student, a seasoned marketer who needs a sounding board, or a small business that needs some advice and can't afford a marketing team, I'm here to help. I'm here to be your marketing coach and help in any way that I possibly can. So with that, this week we're chatting with Tim, and we'll get to his question just after the music. So Tim writes, "Hey Eric, why do businesses blog? What's the point? I see a lot of companies in my area have blogs, and most of the time they rarely post new articles. I've talked to some of them, and they're saying it's content marketing. Does this really work? Are people continually coming back to their site to see if a new article was posted? Most of the time, there are 0 comments on these articles. What's the strategy behind this? Thanks, Tim." Well, Tim, yes, that is technically content marketing, but it doesn't sound like the people or the companies in your area are doing it necessarily well. They likely heard about content marketing. They started trying it. They got busy with the day-to-day running their businesses and kind of forgot about it. You see a ton of this across the web on different websites, on different companies. The lonely graveyard of abandoned posts. It's 2019, and the latest post was from 2015, 2016. I think we've all seen that. But yes, it looks like they're attempting to do content marketing, but they aren't doing it well if they're not regularly updating their blog. Here's kind of what content marketing should look like. It's about creating content, regardless of whether it's a written article, a podcast, a video, that has some kind of net positive benefit for your company. Whether it's a show like this, Marketing SOS, that kind of builds my name and my recognition and my awareness in the industry and in the online space, or if you're a local company trying to prove your expertise in a certain subject matter and get organic traffic, or have content for a newsletter. That's what content marketing really is. It's about creating content that people find value in, that is going to rub off on your business some way or get new eyeballs on your business. So imagine, like all of us, you've probably Googled something at some point and you've landed on a blog post. So that blog post is a piece of content marketing produced by a company specifically tailored to get the keywords that you just typed into Google to get you from typing that question in to landing on their page. So content marketing can bring organic traffic to a company's page, which then, now that you're on their website, they'll try to convert you to a customer in some fashion. And so, to your other question, a lot of the content marketing, some of them do have regular readerships, but a lot of them don't. So, for example, like Local Joe's Plumbing blog, I highly doubt has a regular readership who's just going on his website every day just to read the latest plumbing hacks or whatever it is. However, he may get people in his local area looking how to plug a leak. So the blog post tells them how to do it. So either that person, they fix it on their own and then they feel good about Joe's Plumbing, and maybe in the future they use his service or recommend him to somebody, or they get intimidated by all the tools they need and steps, so they just call Joe to come and fix it. So blogs and the content you create drive people to different websites and can help bring an audience to you, which allows you to make communities around your brand. So this is what some people also call like monetizing their audience, or kind of controlling where their audience congregates. So you see this not necessarily on company blogs or most content marketing, but occasionally see a company like Johnson & Johnson, and they own the website babycenter.com, and it's become the de facto site for raising babies online with a ton of information all over their website for any kind of like child rearing or child products. It's a huge resource for parents, and Johnson & Johnson is able to kind of peddle their own products, and they've turned their customers into a monetizable asset as well. So now they control the conversation, they control the content that their audience sees. It's a really kind of ingenious and kind of diabolical play at the same time. But while it's not straight content marketing, that is kind of controlling all the content that your audience sees, and you can always route them to your own products, and then your audience can be monetized in other fashions. So straight content marketing, which is like producing content, does work both for ranking organically with search engine optimization, sharing content on social media or newsletters. Like even like mommy blogs will pin their content to Pinterest all the time and get a ton of traffic that way. People are always using Google and other search engines to search for information. So if you can tailor the content that you're making to answer some of those questions and drive people to your page as opposed to your competitors, content marketing can definitely work if you're doing it the right way. Another aspect that isn't always necessarily talked about is that content marketing, like your blog posts and other content that you're producing, can help give your brand or business a voice and build trust with an audience and potential customers. So while the customer may not convert on that first post they land on, you start to build yourself or your company as an authority figure in the space. You have expertise. People may like the candor or the voice tone you're using and come to trust you. So when they need that solution that your company provides, you'll be top of mind and you'll be the first one that they call. So Tim, thank you so much for writing in this week. It's a really interesting question because I know you hear the terms content marketing and other buzzwords like that thrown around a lot. I've worked at some companies where the person talking about doing more content marketing or social media, you could tell they didn't really know what they were talking about. And that's probably why you see so many websites with stagnant blogs and articles that just aren't updated and just plainly not doing content marketing correctly. So it's a great question. I'm glad you brought it up so I could kind of touch on it. And I really thank you for writing in. I appreciate the question. And for anyone else out there who has a question, please email me at eric@marketingsos.ca or use the form on my website. I'd be happy to take a look at any question you have, big or small. I'll do my best to get you an answer. So thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate your time. And with that, I'll talk to you next time.